Welcome back to the Trotter Chatter podcast, and this is episode 159. And as always, we are here with the latest discussion, debate, and reaction from the world of those super whites, and proudly part of the Talksport fan network. I'm your host Ryan, and Bolton Wanderers are back in the Championship. 7 years after we last competed in the second tier, the wait is finally over as Stephen Schumacher prepares to lead Wanderers into a new chapter. The League Cup defeat at Sheffield Wednesday wasn't the start we wanted, but there's been plenty to get excited about since, with Wanderers strengthening their attacking options ahead of the big kick-off and adding some much-needed firepower to the squad. In today's episode, we'll briefly look at what we learned from Hillsborough before turning our attention to the main event, Preston North End at home and Bolton's long-awaited return to the Championship. We'll discuss the new attacking arrivals, how they could change Schumacher's options, what our strongest 11 might be now, and what we're expecting for Wanderers as they make the step up. Plus, we'll round up all the latest transfer news and rumours as Bolton continue to shape their squad before the window. And as always, if you're listening on your favourite podcast platforms, make sure you hit follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to ding, 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 subscribe, turn on notifications, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. 7 years later, Bolton Wanderers are back in the Championship. Let's go! And if you're not already, check out our Championship predictions that we thought we came across quite eloquent until the very end, as we normally do. I'm not going to ask you all how you are. If you want to know who you are, check out the last episode. But I will say hello. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Jordan.
Hiya.
Hello, James.
Hi, Raya.
Have we watched any football this week? Anyone? Now it's back. Borough Wrexham was good, wasn't it? I think that gave us a bit of a taster.
Watch that. That was good.
Of what the Championship could look like. Obviously, Lancashire's brilliant. What would you call that?
Scissor kick?
Scissor kick, volley, scissor volley.
Yeah.
I started watching United and Leeds in Ireland. I got bored. I'm not going to lie.
On penalties, didn't he?
Yeah. I as soon as Leeds scored, I was like, "No, it's not for me." This. Has anyone watched anything else this week?
What was the game on Monday night? I watched the game on Monday
Argyle.
night. Argyle. They won 1-0 in the last minute. Well, sorry, 2-0. But they scored 2 goals in like 4 minutes.
They did.
It was all until that player got sent off. Exeter were doing all right.
The West Country derby. As always, as well, don't forget to check out FC Stickers and use our code if you want to get a flag or something like that. Get involved. Called Trotter Chatter for £10 or 10% off, should I say, at checkout. We've got some news, everyone. So Wanderers have received the full allocation of 1,760 tickets for our trip to Loftus Road. You won't believe what they're charging us. 41 English pounds.
That's outrageous.
A £1 booking fee for the upcoming trip to QPR later this month. What buggered. Game's gone.
Yeah.
Game's gone. Preston fans moaning at our prices, and then there's that. It's disgrace. We can confirm that due to an extremely large demand for tickets for Saturday's game, Preston against Preston, our ticket exchange is now open, so you can swap around. I think that's in an aim to get the ground as full as possible.
Apparently, people have been really struggling freeing up seats, so clearly everyone wants to be there.
I'm not against it. What else we got? Adam Herzeg will referee Saturday's Sky Bet Championship fixture between Bolton and Preston. He last refed us when we lost to Wickham. Was it 2-0?
Okay. At their gaff.
Yeah, was it Christmas?
Yeah, us three watched it and you were very poorly, Ryan.
Yeah, horrible game that was.
I was a very poorly Ryan, wasn't I? I remember now. Obviously, we'll go to first sniff of competitive football. Sheffield Wednesday versus Bolton in the League Cup, the FL Cup, the Carabao Cup, what are you going to call it? James, and what was you were there, obviously. How was the away day? I suppose I'll go to that first.
Yeah, it was good. Got the train from Lime Street straight to Sheffield, so I got in there about just after dinner time. And moseyed straight over to the grounds, got a couple of snapshots, and then rocked up at the Railway pub, which was Jordan's recommendation. It was an absolute shithole, if I'm honest.
Was it?
It was an absolute dive bar. But it did have a beer garden, which was quite good because it was like 30 degrees. But it was mostly full of Wednesday fans and the odd Bolton fan. But it was good. Had a nice IPA in there, and then rocked up to the ground. So yeah, it was a good day. Good day overall, apart from obviously the result, which was quite frustrating.
Yeah. Well, Ben, what was your immediate reaction going out of the Carabao Cup in round one? I know we discussed it last week, but did you have any change of feelings when we actually did sort of go out of the competition?
Um, Now I'm all right with it, but at the time it was frustrating because we probably should have won that game. We could have quite easily won that game. It doesn't matter if it's just the League Cup. Any game where you should win and don't is going to piss you off.
Yeah. Do you think before the red we did enough to win that game, you think?
I think we almost did enough. A lot, but everything went fine. Couldn't finish. We created plenty of chances. We did everything we needed to do except put the ball in the net. Like I said, we could have been 3 up before that red. So, like I say, it's frustrating, but I don't want to lose any sleep over going out of it.
No, I agree. I'd be inclined to agree. Um, Jordan, what do you think? Was it more frustrating because the performance was actually decent in spells?
Can't say I got to a level of being frustrated, to be perfectly. I mean, we all knew where we stood with it, but we should have won. We was playing by far the best. We were looking like doing everything apart from putting the ball in the back of the net. So yeah, I mean, I could say we're frustrated, but at the same time, we didn't miss any big chances. We didn't really have any proper chances, and it's a good job. It was a free hit.
We did look at it at that, didn't we, initially? And I think when you said that and then you watch the game and it did piss everyone off a little bit. Um, what do you think, James? Then does the result matter less? Sort of the what we learned ahead of Preston, is that what we take away from it? A few lessons, or where's
Yeah,
your head at with it?
definitely. I think that's probably the best way to look at it. It's lessons learned because well, this is the first time it's happened where we've had a cup game before it started, and obviously in our situation, newly promoted side, you'd rather make mistakes in a cup game, which we know we're not going to get really far in anyway. So we'd rather uh, pick apart that performance and then improve it in the league, which obviously if it could guarantee us 3 points in the first couple of games with the mistakes that we learned. So yeah, it's frustrating, but yeah, let's be honest, we weren't overly bothered about the cup where the league's all that matters this year.
Obviously, we had a lot of chances, like Ben said. Ben, do you think it generally is the red card that killed it? And what do you think of Simons' decision? Because obviously it did invite the pressure, didn't it?
Yeah, I think if we'd have kept 11 men, I think we'd have won. Um, maybe it goes to penalties, and then it's a lottery who really cares at that point. I mean, obviously it's dumb. It's dumb as shit. Um, as a professional footballer, you have to have a level edge. You can't be doing stuff like that. All like he got pulled back. I get you're annoyed, but annoyed enough to punch someone. Like obviously, potentially something was said to him,
Yeah.
which you can understand it a bit more. But even still, like you've got to be smarter than that. After he's worked so hard to actually get into a position where he's starting again, he's just reset everything.
Yeah, well, for a man who's not really played that many games for Bolton to have three red cards already,
Yeah, he's a hothead.
and he doesn't come across like that, does he? He comes
No.
across like a bit of a southern softy in
Mm.
a lot of
I
ways,
think he's a
and
bit of an idiot. That's the problem.
yeah, a bit
Yeah.
of a douchebag, really, isn't it?
In this day and age, there's cameras everywhere. And all right, in the Carabao Cup, they can't, go back on a decision like with VAR or anything like that. But it was directly in the referee's
He,
view as
he didn't
well.
exactly hide it, did he? Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
it was
Um,
stupid.
we'll look at the rest of the team then, Jordan. Obviously, Rodriguez had several good opportunities. Stevenson, Laratha created um, sort of some good wing play as well. Do you think when Bolton let Wednesday off the hook and it could have actually been a lot more damaging to them as it came across?
Yeah, I think. I mean, it was quite early. Simons got sent off, really. I think if that hadn't happened, we get the goal, and I think we could have got more. I think Gale was getting a lot of space, and I feel like he's been getting a lot of space throughout pre-season. And I thought the wing play was great, and Stevenson or Athabal on that side. Jesus Christ, like how are you going to deal with that? But yeah, I thought we looked good. And they were they were fully let off. But as I said, it'd be different if it was a league game because Simons would have his head on a spike.
Yeah, it soon got forgotten, hasn't it? Let's be honest. I think everyone can agree we're seeing the same issues from pre-season. Good approach play,
Yeah.
not enough end products. Obviously, we will mention the forward that we brought in, but James, do you think that performance strengthens the argument that we do need that firepower desperately?
Yeah, 100%. As we've all said here, every bit of that play before the sending off was brilliant right up until the final third. We just seem to be lacking that little bit of creativity right at the end, which can very easily lead to 2 or 3 goals. And yeah, because they've looked really threatening so far this pre-season with running at the opposition. But it's just getting the ball to, well, it's mainly Dolby, isn't it? But Dolby's not getting a sniff at the moment, so I think we definitely need to get some firepower through the door.
Yeah, and obviously we will move on to transfers and rumours and that kind of stuff. Has that game affected anyone's confidence going into
No.
Saturday's game at all?
We were all in agreement that it was completely a dress rehearsal. It was more of a professional friendly, wasn't it? So yeah,
Yeah.
That's
there's
probably a good way.
no concerns at all.
No, I think that's a good way to put it. Ben,
Hiya.
I think we need some more trivia, please.
Go
Right
on
now.
then. We can have some more trivia. Just the two of you as well. Jordan's gone dark. Jordan's back.
Oh!
Bloody hell. So, we'll have a little bit. We'll start off with see if you can name this player based on their career path.
Yes!
Ryan, I can
You
tell
like
what you're
this
doing.
one?
You're sticking that thing on your nose, Ryan. You look ridiculous.
Bang, 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 bang.
So, he started their career at Manchester United. Doesn't narrow it down. Then went on to Burnley.
Ben Amos.
No, not Ben Amos. Then
Chris
moved to.
Eagles.
Pardon?
No, it's not Chris Eagles. Chris Eagles went from United to Bolton, didn't he?
Nope.
This,
United to Burnley.
this player then went to Bolton.
Is it Chris Eagles?
It's Chris Eagles. He then went on to Blackpool, Charlton, Bury, Accrington, Stanley, Port Vale, Ross County, and
Lovely
Oldham.
bloke.
He's actually not lovely.
What
No, he
Ross?
doesn't,
you
he
ever
doesn't
actually
come
met
across
him?
very well, does he?
What
He's a
Mr. Ross
prick.
County?
Yeah, Ross County's an arsehole.
He is a prick, isn't he? Actually, I agree.
We'll see if you can get this next player then. This one started their career at Bolton before moving to Accrington Stanley, then went to Salford, then Fylde, then Rochdale, and they currently play for Fleetwood Town.
Is it Jay Lynch?
It is Jay Lynch.
Good work. Good work, Jordan.
Boom.
You gobshite that, yes.
That goalkeeper is smaller than me.
Yeah, little boy, isn't he?
And there's me writing off my chances.
Did I get that screen now?
Next up, see if you can name this player based on the transfer. So they went from Bolton to Nottingham Forest. It was on deadline day, January 2017.
Matt Mills.
No. You went the
No,
other way,
it's
came to us.
Zach Clough.
It is indeed Zach Clough.
We're doing well today.
Very well done, everyone. So now, we'll try something a little different. I've just called it darts because name a player between you. You got to try and get them to add up to making 501 Bolton Wanderers appearances.
Oh, I played this last week. I thought,
Right. Explain this.
Yeah.
So Ryan will start. Ryan's going to name me a player. I'm then going to say how many league appearances he made for Bolton. So say, for example, he made 200.
Yeah.
Between you and James, you've got to try and another 3. You've got to try and add up to as close to 501 as you can.
Okay.
We're not doing our own, we're doing it together.
Together. I may well branch out later, but I thought I'd introduce the concept now.
yeah, we're doing beta testing, aren't we? Because we are a bunch of betas.
Better testing, we'll call it. So Ryan, I'll let you go first.
Kevin Davis.
Kevin Davis. You can't argue with that. Kevin Davis made a grand total of 351 Bolton appearances.
There you go, lads.
And what number we're trying to get to?
501.
Okay.
Oh, you need a player with 200 and 201
You're an idiot,
less.
James. It's 150.
150, sorry, yeah.
And you can go next.
Ah.
See, I would have gone Yossi as well, but
What?
that's too big.
What are we doing in terms of like if you go under it? Like
We're just getting as close to 501. We're beta testing it,
It's
James.
darts, James. Come on.
You can go just go low if you need to.
Sheehan.
Josh Sheehan.
That's a fair few, you know.
I bet he's like 80 odd, you know.
Can't be more than 150 though.
No.
Josh Sheehan has made 153 Bolton appearances. We'll
I didn't
say
even
then,
get to play.
James, you've bust Jordan.
Darts!
That was phenomenal.
Jordan, we'll say James, it doesn't count. You're 150 to go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm going to go with David Wheater.
David Wheater. He's around for a good while. David Wheater made 212. So, Ryan, do you want to sort this out for him?
Shall I finish the game on my own?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to go with Greta Steinson.
Bloody excellent shout, I think. Greta Steinson made 126.
Oh.
So, we'll carry on. James, 24.
Oh, 24 league appearances.
You want someone who's done a season and fucked
I
off, really.
think you should pick some from last season.
That's what I'd go for.
How many appearances has Randall had?
Is that your guess? I can't tell you.
Yeah, Randall.
Joel Randall.
Surely he's not played more than 80 games because he was shit.
And fuck.
Joel Randall has made
I think he's played a bit more.
34 appearances.
Fuck off, has he?
Yeah, because he had a half a season under Everett as well, didn't he?
Yeah. So we'll go to Jordan now. 24.
And Mario calls you Dubry.
He's played well more than
That's
that,
not
surely.
right.
He played
That's
like
not right.
40 odd.
It's 34.
Oh, then again, he got injured for like 3 months, didn't he?
That's why I thought
I
it
know
wasn't a
why I
bad shout.
say things.
I'm going to go with Ruben Rodriguez, please.
Ruben Rodriguez. He has made 15. 9.
We need 9.
9 games.
Right, come on. You can do it, James.
Who the fuck has had 9 appearances?
Oh, I
Maybe
can
a
think of
second
loads
keeper
of
or something
people who...
like that.
Shit
Oh.
loans.
Like Alex Murphy or something like that.
I would have gone Alex Murphy. Or whatever fuckwit was who from
Well,
Liverpool.
Whoa! Scott Arfield.
I'm going to be playing this next
I
week.
might have gone Owen Beck.
Scott Arfield made 12 appearances. You've bust again, James.
For fuck's
Well,
sake! Did he shite?
When?
I'm going to go with Owen Beck, please.
I wanted a turn.
So Jordan go first. Did you want to go for Alex Murphy?
Luke South.
I think you've
I don't-
massively underestimated it. He made 20. Ryan,
Ah!
Owen Beck. Owen Beck made 5 appearances.
Oh!
If anyone reckons he can do 4,
Not a...
There is someone who's done
Corey
4.
Blackett Taylor.
No, he made well more than that.
You thick?
Yeah.
James.
4 appearances.
The long window era would be my...
Hang on. He called who's still at Liverpool now, that fullback.
Owen Beck.
No,
Calvin
another one.
Ramsey.
Calvin Ramsey.
I'd go Calvin Ramsey.
No, he was fucking Cameron Jerome. How many
No,
appearances
no,
did he
no,
make?
no, 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 no,
Absolutely
no, no, no,
not.
no, no,
He got off the
no.
bench like every game.
He played like 20
The
odd
full
games for
fucking
us.
season off the bench.
He didn't come off the bench a lot, surely.
Oh, every
James, he
game.
played for us.
We'll go with Calvin Ramsey, who made 3 appearances.
Oh, Nathan Broom, let's box it off now. Whap it.
I'm going to go with my own thing.
Yeah, Nathan Broom.
No.
There are 3 players from last season that made 1 league appearance.
Steve DeRidder.
Who did you say?
Steve DeRidder.
Not from last season.
Last season.
Steve DeRidder made 3 appearances.
Richard Taylor.
Richard Taylor, 7.
Off when?
Off the bench.
Up your old
They are all
All wingers.
Ah,
Ahmed.
Shapaz Ahmed. No, he played in the AFL Trophy. You give it up 1 away.
Sam Inwood.
Sam Wood, 1 in the EFL Cup.
Yeah, he said wingers.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to. Or I'm just gonna.
Sissoko had low.
We've
Maybe had loads.
got stuff to do, just tell us.
They were Rick, Charlie Warren, and Carlos Mendes Gomez.
Wow.
There you go.
But Carlos Mendes Gomez made more than 1 league appearance for us, so that's incorrect.
Oh no, sorry, that was last season. You're right. No, yeah, I'd misread that one. But
Right,
yeah.
Very good though, Ben. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's fuck all else. I was kind of hoping James wouldn't go bust constantly.
No, I like that one.
The annoying thing was it was by a couple of numbers.
Couple of fucking numbers. Right. Who's getting top goal scorer in the championship this year?
Oh,
Jared Bowen.
yeah. Probably Jared Bowen.
Top scorer in the championship. I think Raul Jimenez will be up there.
I think Valentin Castellanos will get top goal scorer.
I think Lancashire could be up there as
I
well.
was going to say Lancashire as well, yeah.
Windass is always a shout.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you who the top odds are?
Go on.
Jarrod Bowen, Raul Jimenez, Valentin Castellanos, Will Lancashire, Nicholas Fulkrug, a lot of West Ham, Mohamed Toure, Adam Armstrong, Sammy Schmoidix, Jan Vipotnik, Laurent Tolai, Pablo Felipe, Jay Stansfield, and Luca Kirimgard. Do you know him? I don't know him.
No, not clue.
Transfers.
Yeah.
This episode was all going to be written about the fact that we need strikers. Then Wanderers were delighted to announce the signing of Ryan Hardie on a season-long loan. Finally! We might not have we might get a chance of getting Miguel Veloso now. We're also delighted to announce the signing of very, very flexible and versatile defender / midfielder Lewis Brunt, jack of all trades. From Wrexham, undisclosed fee, 4-year deal, Whites. Rumours, obviously, there's been a lot about the transfer stuff. Johnny Kenny looks to have set his future to try and push for a starting spot at Celtic, holding talks with Martin O'Neill. We'll see you in January, Johnny.
I actually don't want him anymore if you don't want to come.
I'm over it now. I'm over Kenny.
He'll come crying back in January when that fella that they've just signed will fucking bag like 15, 20 goals in.
Yeah,
when he's getting bullets through his
and he
his
won't,
letterbox.
because Sam Dolby will be on 15 by then. Bolton Wanderers reportedly closing in on a deal to sign Max Dean from Belgian side Ghent. I've heard all sorts of things. Apparently he's done his medical. He's gone back to Ghent to say his goodbyes, some light training. I think what comes out in the news isn't necessarily going to be right. What comes out around the rumour mill isn't necessarily going to be right. Don't make up your own stories. People on Twitter make up their own stories and then go, "This must be true." But you've just said it yourself. You just put a tweet out, and then that's no fact, is it? Jerry Yates is free to leave Luton on loan. Wanderers won't be taking up the option to sign Marcus Forss. Don't panic. No Rob Apter, no Marcus Forss. He's exploring options abroad, but I believe he is still training with Wanderers at the minute. Mario Cozy Duby wants to try and prove himself at Brighton in a pre-season before considering any loan moves. We'll see you in September. This one's a bit weird. So Cordoba CF are negotiating the sale of Damien Cáceres after signing him free this summer from the reserve team of Getafe, where his contract ended in June. Spanish journalist Angel Garcia reported that Bolton are willing to pay 1.6 to 2 million euros for the midfielder. Weird, that one. Weird. Fulham attacking midfielder Luke Harris is now set to go on loan before the end of the season. Wigan and Bolton are interested, and Bolton Wanderers and Leyton Orient are considering loan moves to Tottenham. Attacking midfielder Jamie Donley before the transfer window closes, and we're not signing Solly March.
Fuck.
Other transfers: Eastleigh Football Club are pleased to announce the arrival of Nelson Kumbene, who joins the Spitfires on a season-long loan from Gillingham. He's free-falling, that kid, isn't he? James Trafford joins Leeds from Man City after being locked up in Man City jail. Rumoured to be around 45 million. Blackpool are pleased to announce the sign of Luke Southwood from Bristol. Rovers, he's getting their band back together. Former Wanderers loanee Alex Murphy has completed a loan switch to German club Kaiserslautern. Sheffield United have re-signed Calvin Phillips on a season-long loan deal, and Archie Collins has joined Huddersfield on a 2-year contract to lead in Peterborough. Oh, surely Peterborough fuck off eventually, don't they? Come on. They're like the League One Watford, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the main event, the opening game of the season. Can't get much better. 12:30 August games where everyone's in the shirts. You don't have to wear your coats yet. The sun's shining. Midday. Absolutely chocker stadium. And it's a Lancashire derby. I know we're not Lancashire anymore, but it's a very old rivalry.
Local derby, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It's one of the
A
oldest
rivalry.
one of the oldest rivalries in football. Do you want to hear a little bit about Preston, boys? Because I understand you know nothing about this club.
No, not a clue. Listen back. Listen to the other one.
Listen to the other one. Preston finished 14th in the Championship last season under Paul Heckingbottom, who remains in charge. They're not a fan of him overall. That was their 11th straight season at this level, so they know exactly what the Championship football demands. Them and Bristol City just they're a bit like us and Barnsley were in League One, just fucking about
Best mates.
ages. Best buds. Transfers in Alfie Devine, they got him on a permanent from Tottenham for 5.3 million.
Good deal, that.
They loved him last season as well. Lee Nichols signs from Huddersfield Town on undisclosed fee. Youssef Erabi, centre forward on loan from Genk, and Delano Bergzorg, centre forward on loan from Middlesbrough. They have in fact lost the captain to Ben Whiteman to Wrexham. Apparently there was a bust up between him and Heckingbottom, which forced the move.
Apparently, what happened was he knew they were interested and started kicking balls and stuff like that and not behaving with much conduct. And a lot of the fans are surprised because he's a captain figure who's been so strong for them. And apparently he just behaved really immaturely and just pushed the move.
Yeah, that's interesting. Bit like your cat when it starts battering the other cats when it wants to go outside.
Yeah.
So it gets kicked out. Michael Smith from Mansfield Town on a free transfer. Noah Moeni from Fleetwood on a free. Jack Walton on from Dundee on an undisclosed fee. Liao Bao Stowell from Chorley on loan. I don't know. Sorry, these are transfers out, by the way. So Michael Smith has gone out to Mansfield. Noah Moeni's gone out to
signing
Fleetwood.
players on loan from Chorley.
Jack Walton's gone out to Dundee, and Liao Bao Stowell's gone on to Chorley on loan. They've also released the likes of Jamal Lewis, Will Keane, Robbie Brady, and James Praddock, all end of contracts. A lot of experience there. Several loans from last season ended as well, including some of the better players, to be honest. Lewis Dobbin, Daniel Jemison. Apparently, Milos Lukovic never left his hotel. Fapping away he was in there all season. Preston are unbeaten in all their last 6 championship meetings with Bolton. Bolton losing 3 home games and scoring just 3. Bolton have won, but we have won our last 2 matches against Preston, but we have not been in the championship. Preston have scored 6 goals in their last 5, but haven't kept a clean sheet in 17 games. They started their season with a 1-1 draw with Huddersfield, winning on penalties in the FL Cup at Goodison because Deepdale is having a new hybrid pitch. They'll be playing Everton as the home team at Goodison in the FL Cup.
No, they
Not
won't.
anymore.
Not anymore?
No. Deepdale is okay now.
Oh, I love that. That'd be the most Everton thing in the world, Everton losing at Goodison.
I loved it. I went into work proper trying to give it to the Everton fan.
Be a great quiz question, that.
It's a David Moyes derby.
It is.
Is anyone else boiling? I'm fucking well boiling, me.
Whip your kecks off, you'll be fine.
Tweaking about him. Ben Whiteman was the best rated player last season, followed by keeper Daniel Everson and Jordan Storey. Obviously, players to watch: Alfie Devine, probably the headline player. Preston invested heavily in him permanently, and he has a creative threat between the lines. Basically, don't give the man space around the box. Thierry Small, remember him at Charlton, quick, athletic, and capable of playing a wing back or further forward. Callum Lang, he was out most of last season, didn't even know he was there. I mean, that says a lot, doesn't it? He's an experienced player, direct, aggressive, and as Bolton fans seen him at Portsmouth, we know what he can do. And Wigan as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, Wigan, yeah.
Milutin Osmajic, physical, unpredictable striker who gives defenders a difficult afternoon and can stretch teams in and behind.
Have you seen the state of him?
You mean the biting racist?
Yeah,
he's terrifying.
He's a 1, isn't he? He's a 1. Ali McCann, I believe he's taken the captain's armband, or he has done over pre-season. With Ben Whiteman gone, his importance in midfield increases. Energetic, combative, and likely to be key in stopping Bolton getting control of the game. And Jordan Storey, one of Preston's most established defenders, and a big presence at centre half. So although Preston finished 14th, their XG actually put them in the relegation zone. One of the lowest 4 teams in the Championship for average possession, 20th lowest shots on target per game, and only 45 big chances missed, so putting them 23rd. So there's not a lot of output going forward, and there's nothing suggesting that these forwards will change that. 20th in accurate passes per match, and 21st in accurate long balls. No wonder they don't like Heckingbottom ball. It sounds horrendous. But they were 8th in the league last year for accurate crosses per match, 8th for interceptions per match, most clearances per match out the whole league, and 6th in terms of saves per match. All that means is they had to do a lot of defending for me.
Yeah.
Also, as well, to put on that, with the Carabao Cup game that they played last week, their centre-half, Lewis Gibson, was sent off, so he will not be playing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, bugger. Bolton are set to beat a post-Premier League attendance record. They're on course to better the 26,473 that watched the 0-0 draw against Bradford City in November 2025, which is the largest crowd in 13 years. It will be impossible for us to beat the Leicester City one due to allocation, so we couldn't do it.
Was that when they went up?
Yeah, it's the only one we can beat we're allowed to beat. Ben, I'll start with you. How excited are you for Bolton's first championship game in 7 years? And what are you expecting from the occasion?
I'm fucking buzzing for it. I'm so excited. It's just been waiting for this moment since the playoff final. Getting back in real football again. It's great. It's great. I mean, obviously the atmosphere is going to be ridiculous.
Top notch.
Yeah, it's going to be class. I'm quietly confident, especially with how shite everything's going for Preston. Things are starting to pick up for us. Feels like we're on the right turn.
Good. James, and after defeat at Wednesday, what is the biggest thing Bolton need to improve on against Preston, in your opinion?
We need to score goals. That's literally it. Like the last performance was good, but the final thirds, there wasn't any final third. So We do. Obviously, we're quite good at being direct, but it's just getting that ball in the box. We just need to just keep heaving it in there and getting some shots off. Just testing the keeper. That was something that we really struggled with last week. But as well, just for the season in general, I think we all know it's going to be tough. I think we should enjoy the ride as fans anyway, as nerve-wracking as it might be. But we know how good we can be at home, so we need to be making that stadium a fortress, and that's where we can pick up the big points.
Obviously, the goals in pre-season have come from Ruben Rodriguez. I'm pretty certain he's injured.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain. So those goals need to come from elsewhere. Jordan, where do you think Bolton can hurt Preston the most?
It's a tough one. I mean, I don't fully know how they play, but I think with us, I mean, we need to go for it against these lot. I think with the atmosphere and the occasion, the fans, and it's just such a big momentous occasion. It being 7 years, I feel like we just need to feed off the energy and just go for them. And I think that the wingers, they're on point and get the ball into Dolby. It's the best bet we can do really at this moment in time. I think I need to see us play more. I need to see them play more before I could say anything else really.
Is there anyone from Preston who concerns you?
That big scurry Eastern European man's a problem, but I do think that Divine is definitely the biggest threat.
What do you think about Preston then, Ben? Obviously, Whiteman's gone. They're looking very light. Do you think they're weaker than last season? Or do you think there's still a benchmark for this level? Obviously, we predicted to win a certain part of the league yesterday, didn't we?
yeah. I don't really think there's much question that they're weaker. When you look at the stats from how they played last season, they sound like they were a fucking mess all season. Which is weird because they started well.
Yeah, started off well and then they just
Yeah,
declined.
collapsed. Yeah. No, I think I think it's going to be a big worry for them. I think that realistically, I think from our perspective, it couldn't have happened to a better team. The team we have to play first. It's the exact game that we need going back into it. If I was a Preston fan, I'd be pissed off. I'd be angry about a lot of things, especially if your captain's pissed around and throws his toys out the pram.
We're angry about all sorts, ticket prices, transfer business, hecking bottom. James, what about you? Does anything worry you about Preston? How do you feel about them?
Before pre-season started, and obviously we saw the fixtures come through. It was nice to see it being a local derby first game, but it was a bit worrying. But since they've played their pre-season games, I've grown in confidence because they just don't look at it at all. The club looks a bit rotten at the minute, as you said. Everything seems to be going wrong for them. And judging from what Heckingbottom was like, was it Sheffield United and Blackburn? Things didn't go well for them there, so I can't really see them getting any better, especially since they haven't strengthened at all. I think they played a three at the back as well last week.
I think that's what he's going to play, and I think that's one of the things I'm frustrated with.
Yeah, okay, they're going to flood the midfield, but maybe that'll increase our chances if we try and loft the ball over the top to the wingers, and they'll have a lot of space to work with. So, yeah, I'm the same as Ben. I'm weirdly but quietly confident.
We need to be putting those balls into Lara and Gale, don't we? There's going to be a lot less low blocks, and there's going to be a lot potentially more higher lines, high press. So there's a good opportunity for us to combat that at home.
I think we're a good counter-attack team.
We defended really well as well over pre-season.
Our defence looks brilliant compared to last year.
But much more so. I think Davis next to Farino looks fantastic, and then you've got Tull, and then you've got Brunt. It's looking a lot better. And yeah, we lost Jono, but I'll be honest, John O was questionable for a majority of last season.
So
Just-
was Osei Tutu, by the way. But
Yeah.
everyone was on short-term nostalgia, weren't they, basically?
But then they really clawed back for the playoff final. They were
Which
both
I
mint in that game.
appreciate, but these Brunt and Davis are better than
Yeah.
the centre backs which have gone.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And then you look at Stevenson compared to Ossie Tutu.
We've been crying out for a decent fullback since Bradley.
Yeah.
I think it's quite positive as well that we're not going into this season, obviously being promoted with a back five.
Yeah.
Like, we're not looking to just sit back and try and absorb every bit of threat. We're looking to take it to them. So I think you can see that as a positive.
He's had his 3 windows now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He can't say it's not his team. How important could that first goal be? Particularly with keeping everyone's going to be buzzing, both ends are going to be bouncing. How big is that first goal? It's massive, I think, because the Bolton fans, I think they're ready to turn if needed.
Yeah, I agree. Especially, like, obviously, the vocal fans on Twitter doesn't make up the majority of the stadium.
No. Some of them probably don't even fucking go to games.
But if you hear, like, people can be easily influenced. You hear that negativity around you, you start to realise it's there. It could quite easily happen. We get that first goal, it shuts it all up.
Yeah.
If anything, we score first. Preston fans will turn on their players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll be loud. They've sold out. So we need to silence that crowd. Squad. I think we'd agree that Simons has been obviously. I think he might be back in catering for a little bit now.
Yeah. He's got to earn it, and he's got to do a lot to get that place back.
Because it's Watson's big chance. Arahan's coming back off injury. So obviously, keeper, we know it's going to be Jack Bonham.
Yeah.
Back four, I imagine, doesn't change.
Yeah.
No.
So we've got Stevenson, Farino, Davis, and Famwo. Sheehan and Watson in centre mid.
Yeah.
Because I think Rodriguez could have possibly dropped in there, but I'm pretty certain he's not going to be playing.
No, I don't think he is.
Gale and Larathabal.
So do we drop Dolby into the 10 and then play Hardie up front and they just chop and change?
That's the way
we just go with them both up top.
Yeah.
No, I've seen something which made me think. Do we not see Stevenson go into midfield and Cyrus Christie play?
Do we drop Larathabal then?
No,
Stevenson goes
forward. Stevenson's a midfielder
by trade. Of course, like in centre mid.
Yeah.
It makes more sense than dropping Dolby back.
Well, I think if you can play Dolby and Hardie, you just
you don't play Watson then. Which, to be fair, I think Christie's a bit more fit than Watson at the minute, isn't he? So we could play Christie and then put Stevenson into centre mid.
The worry is if Christie's up to starting championship games. Like, he's got the experience of doing it, but
we wouldn't have kept him if he wasn't, though, would we?
I don't think that's an option. I think he's played full pre-season. I think he's got the experience. He's perfectly capable of playing at least 70 minutes.
The only negative, the only scare that we might get from is if he gets caught out and he's left chasing the whole game, which we know has happened.
For a start.
Yeah, but they'll still have the wing backs, but going up to.
Who would he be against? Thierry Small. Which side's Small on?
No, it'll be against Jukovic, won't
he?
No, Small plays down the left. Yeah, so that'd be.
I've absolutely no fucking idea.
We don't know him that well, though, do we? Let's be honest. Score predictions. 2-0 Bolton Wanderers. Ben.
1-0 Bolton Wanderers.
Jordan.
2-1 Bolton Wanderers.
And James?
I'm going also with a very safe 2-1 Bolton Wanderers.
I'd like to think we don't concede.
It would be amazing if we didn't concede, but I don't know. It's going to be a big occasion. The stadium's going to be rocking. It's going to be bouncing. We might have that first 10 minutes of fucking hell. This atmosphere is going to get to us a little bit.
Maybe.
I'd like to think Schumacher's prepared him enough for it.
Yeah.
We don't know, but it's going to be interesting either or.
I think I'm going to be nervous.
Oh,
Definitely.
So finally, time for another blind rank. I quite liked the Sheffield one. So we're going to go to the greatest things to come out of Preston. You've got 6 to rank.
Jesus Christ.
Surprised you came up with 6.
Number 1, Wallace and Gromit / Nick Park.
That's up there, that.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. Do we spunk it on 1? Because
it's up there, isn't it? Should we go 1? Should we go 1? Give them the respect
go on.
they deserve?
Just go 1. I think go 1.
I think go 1 unless Ryan's been a knobhead and included me in this list.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be number 1.
You wouldn't be 1 anyway.
I'd be number 1 in my eyes. I'm lying, I wouldn't.
Number 2, butter pies.
4? I don't.
I've never had a butter pie.
Is it just cheese?
No, it's
they are good.
It's got onions and tatties in, hasn't it?
Onion and tatties as well.
Oh, it's 4 or 5. I don't know.
Starch, probably. Freddie Flintoff.
I like Freddie Flintoff.
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
The M6.
I don't know if I like the M6.
Should we put it last?
Yeah,
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering 3.
Not about you liking it, it's how great it is. How great is the M6?
How great
3
it
non-drivers.
How great is the M6?
Put it to a great audience here, Ryan. 3 people that don't drive.
The Ribble.
The Ribbill's shit.
What have we even got left?
The Ribbill's wank.
What did we do at the butter pie? Did we put that 5 or 4?
4.
So we're putting this 5 then.
5 Ribble.
The lovely river.
Ribbill.
The Ribble. And finally, a Wade Barrett bullhammer.
Fuck. But 2.
2.
We've done quite well there.
Yeah, I think we have. I think that's the best we've ever done.
That was very brave of you to finally go for a 1 first.
Wallace and Gromit deserve the respect.
I will apologise for next week's already for QPR.
I can already see where it's going.
It's class. Don't forget our Fantasy League is back. We've shared the league code across our socials. If you want to join and you can't find it, give us a shout. And next week we'll obviously talk about how Saturday went and what we think of our first away of the Championship in 7 years. For this week, I've been Ryan.
I've been Ben.
I've been Jordan.
I've been James.
Come on, Championship! Come
Like to win.
on!
I like it. Like to win. I like it. Like to win.
We're at home.
I like
I like it.
it.
Like to win.